I got two blunts in my thoughts. You mind if I share that with you? How y'all doing? My name's Dontavius Rowe. Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Conversations. Um, I was gonna do this yesterday, but I was like way too sleepy. And today, for some reason, I'm wide awake. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that nap. But I had a few things on my mind tonight. It is currently 1:33 in the morning. I got work tomorrow. Don't want to go in that motherfucker, to be honest with you. But brother got bills, so I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit and try to get some sleep. But yeah, it's been a lot on my mind. It's always a lot on my mind, really. But excuse me. But me and Macho did a pod, and me and Boom did a pod, and of course me and Vince did a pod, cause shit, me and Vince practically is the Judgment Podcast, which is cool. No, I take that back. Anywho's it. Today, like I said, me and Macho did a pod, and I be on YouTube a lot, and as much as I don't like the platform, sometimes some of the best content is on there. As much as I don't like the policies and the amount of hypocritical activity that goes on in this platform, it's crazy. But that's neither here nor there. I ain't trying to get into that little tangent anymore. Anywho, I see this constant battle between men and women. And it seems to me that as men and women, we spend more time pointing out each other's flaws instead of actually fixing the shit that's wrong with us. Like, I understand men have ego. I understand. But women have this this narcissism that cannot be matched. And I feel like as men, as women, we should work on what the fuck is wrong with us instead of looking at everybody else. Like, if you constantly find yourself dealing with the same dude or dealing with the same type of woman and the results are no different, it's not a them thing, it's a you thing. And I criticize women a lot. I really do. But at the same time, I spend a lot of hours of my day working on what makes Dontavius a better person. Because in order for me to get the woman I desire, I have to improve on myself. And Boom said something interesting. In our last pod that we did, which I'm probably gonna drop it all. I'm gonna work on it now after I get done talking to you guys, and I'm probably just gonna drop it Monday. Hopefully it drops. Well, it is Monday now, but Monday afternoon. Anyway, Boom says something interesting in our pod. He says, work on your demons. And that's an interesting point. Like, because he said, work on your demons before you can have a child. But let's take a child out this equation. I say work on your demons before you get into a relationship. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people predicate their last relationship onto the next person. And that person can actually be a good person. But you so caught up in your head that this person's going to do the exact same shit the last guy did or the last woman did, you fuck up a good thing. And now you stuck repeating a cycle that you just can't get out your fucking head. And the reason I say that is because at one point that was me. I kept dealing with the same type of woman, but I was complaining about the women. And then I realized it wasn't the women, it was me. I was picking them. So I had to sit my black ass down and just focus on everything that I was doing wrong. And I did a lot wrong. I really did. And I'm like, you know what, Donnie? It's time for you to fix that. So I just spent years fixing everything that I was doing wrong. In my next relationship, am I going to be perfect? Fuck no. Because I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. I don't know what it's like to be with somebody and say, hey, I see myself with you for a long time. I don't know what that's like. At first I thought I did, but when I realized that I was just young and dumb, I didn't understand my emotions at that time. And that's my fault. I don't blame any of the women for breaking up with me. It's my fault. Any friendship I lost, anything, it's my fault. It like any situation like now is I just understand my L's better. And we all have demons. I have a few of them. One of them is my low self-esteem. But that's another story for another day. Like I said, I try to spend time thinking about the things my people say. But when Boom said work on your demons, it just triggered something. And I'm like, damn. This nigga's right. Work on your demons. Which is the reason he chose not to have kids. And I respect that. But what y'all gotta understand is, as men and women, we need to stop. I understand we both have flaws. I understand that men are irresponsible. I understand that women have a problem with accountability. I understand that men can be misogynistic. I understand that women can be narcissistic. I understand that men can be sexist. I understand that women can be selfish and have unrealistic standards. I understand that men can find an excuse or give a woman an out for her irresponsible actions. Men are generally, when it comes to women, are overall just pushovers. They'll do anything for a little bit of that vagina juice. And listen, I love vagina just as much as the next man. But at the same time, accountability is everything to me. But that's needed. That's once again another story for another day. I I'm not gonna get into that. I want to, but I don't know. Maybe after this second blood. But yeah, y'all y'all don't get it. Men, women, stop it. I think we just need to sit down, look in the mirror, and work on ourselves. Because we could go on for centuries on what's wrong with us, but what the fuck are you doing to fix that? And are you contributing to fixing that? Women can say all men are dogs, but what the fuck are you doing to stop this just doggish behavior? Men can say women are narcissistic, but what are you doing to help stop the narcissism? What are we doing as men and women to help correct each other? Because like I said, I can criticize women all day, but like I said, I'm a fan of accountability, even when it comes to myself. But at the same time, before I start doing that, or when I start doing that, I make sure my ducks are in a row. Am I perfect? Fuck no. Never will claim to be perfect. Nobody ever is. If you think you are perfect, you are full of shit. You're not. So, am I working on myself? I work on myself every single day. Every day is a new adjustment for me because every day is different. I told y'all I had to lose my I had to lose my best friend to accept mortality, because this is the first time someone my age, like, I've lost a lot of people that was my age, but I wasn't really close to them like that. Me and Mike were like this, and when he died, a part of myself died too. And I understood it. And, I try to tell all my friends. I said this before, I'm going to repeat it because, like, it's starting to come back to me that I think I've said this before. I hope I'm over 80 when it's time to say goodbye to them. I hope we all just get old together. If I'd rather lose a friend when we turn 70, 80 years old, in between our 70s and 80s, than 30s and 40s. To be honest with you, because I know we all have an expiration date, and I get it, I understand that, but if I just rather deal with that. I know I'm going to have to say goodbye to my friends, but can we do it while we're old, when it's expected for us to leave this earth? That would be a blessing. But I'm not going to dwell on that too much. But back to what I was saying about us as men and women. Work on yourself. It's too many podcasts, it's too many stupid ass opinions, it's just too many about what one another is doing wrong. And I will admit I contribute to that with my pod. I do. I'm guilty of that. And but I do work on me. But my reasoning for criticizing women is because I want to plant the seed that this is what the majority of men want from you. I've spoken to a lot of brothers, and the things that you think we care about, we don't care about. When it comes to men, everything is mental because we don't get praised enough. If one man fucks up with the relationship with the woman think all men are the same thing. And that's not only the most remedial way of thinking, that type of thinking doesn't make sense because you personally don't know all men. So I wish women would stop doing that. I wish men stop encouraging toxic behavior as far as relationships. Both sides do it a lot, but when you really think about it, well, nowadays women are at the forefront of toxic behavior now. It used to be us. It used to be men. I don't do all that toxic shit. I'm too old. But men were at the forefront of this toxic behavior, but now it's women. Women are at the forefront of destroying relationships, getting rid of good men for the sake of selfishness, and then complain when nobody else wants them or takes them seriously. What? Like, you can't ruin something and then expect something better afterwards because that's probably the best you're going to get. Same thing with men. Don't take a good woman and destroy her personal confidence in men by being a dumbass. See, I have no problem criticizing men and women. But at the same time, while I'm criticizing, I'm helping, trying to contribute to the growth of both of us because I really feel like we do too much of that. It's always pointing the finger. And rightfully so. Men and women do dumb shit. It's just one really thinks they're better than the other. I'm sorry, women, but you think you're better than us. And that's your biggest problem. I'm not saying that you're not. It's just stop being such a fucking narcissist, for crying out loud. Stop with the narcissism. I understand you think this world revolves around you, but at the same time, you ain't shit without us. You can say you don't need a man all the fuck you want. You think a woman's gonna protect you? No. What the hell? Just okay. If you think that, good luck. Not to say that they're weak or anything, but like, regardless of what you may or may not know, men are genetically stronger than you. So if you're with another woman and a man rushes you with a knife, I do hope you know how to protect yourself, and I would encourage all women to learn how to protect themselves. But if you think another woman's going to protect you, yeah. But There's nothing wrong with that. And I talk my shit sometimes, but listen, I respect women. I love you. But you can say what you want about men, but you need us. You can sit here and say, I want a 6-figure nigga. I don't want to date no bus driver, but that same bus driver has his own place, take care of his household by himself, and he's picking up your bastard kids. Women, stop making not people who work 9 to 5s look bad. Men, stop making niggas who work 9 to 5s look bad. You really, like, society makes the hard working man and woman look so horrible. From the court system all the way down to society standards. You got women out here promoting this lifestyle that only 1% of the population can obtain. Do you not understand the cost of living, bitch? Like for real. Do you not understand the concept of taxes? I'm in fucking Illinois. We probably have top 5 highest taxes in the nation. I can look it up, but yeah. We probably have top 5 highest taxes in the nation. If not top 10. You mean to tell me damn near working 6 figures out here ain't enough? Cause what's 6 figures out here? Unless you're in a different county. Cause Crook County is, man, I can't stand Cook County. This shit is a ripoff. There's too many people living off lottery dreams. And even then, ayo government, let me tell y'all something. If y'all gonna take that much money away from the lottery to covering taxes, fix your fucking state. Because there's no way we can have an Illinois winner for, let's say someone in Illinois wins this $1.3 billion Powerball. $1.3 billion. That person is probably going to look at $700 million after taxes, especially out here. And you know what Illinois is going to fucking do? Not a goddamn thing but pocket that shit. Because our government officials are trash. The majority of them are trash. J.B. Pritzker, trash. Lori Lightfoot in your ass, trash. You motherfuckers are trash. And you have not done anything to make me say anything different. You're fucking trash. Our president, fucking trash. Bill Clinton got his dick sucked, but at least he did something. The Democratic Party, trash. Republican Party, trash. Independents, trash. Politicians overall, trash. Justice system, garbage. Doing too fucking much. But we just need to fix a lot. Men, women, this world. I say that to say we need to fix a lot about each other and everything around us. Everything is like it's being destroyed almost. When you really think about it, I feel like the art of the relationship is being destroyed. Like, I want to be a dad one day. I want to be a responsible father. I want to be able to be with a woman that respects me as a man and allows me to be a man. Because, like I said, as men, we don't give a fuck what you can do for us financially, women. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. What a man wants from a woman is the mental aspect, the peace. A lot of the women who say protect my peace are normally the ones causing the most chaos. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of women who say that shit are generally the ones that's causing the most chaos for everyone around them. And it's a goddamn shame. But yeah, I'm just at a better place. But no, I criticize women because I love y'all enough to do it. And while I'm criticizing, I'm trying to come up with solutions and fixing myself personally. So that way, your idea of who men are is slightly changed by the way that I carry myself. And by the way my future son carries himself. Hell, and by the way my future daughter carries herself, depending on what I had, who's the mother of my child and who I procreate with. But yeah, I really do feel like Boom is right. Work on your demons. Work on your demons. You gotta correct that because you can't allow your demons to dictate your relationships. You may burn a bridge with a genuinely good person that you didn't need to burn a bridge with. But you so clouded in your previous judgments that you can't seem to make the right decision when it comes to personal relationships. I'm no psychiatrist. I'm just a black man who's been through some shit. I'm 37 years old. I just bought my first home. I have low self esteem. I'm overweight. And I have a lack of discipline when it comes to eating. You see how easy it was for me to point out my own flaws? Now, the hard part is fixing those flaws. Which is why men and women need to really take time out of stepping away from the relationship aspect and fixing what's wrong with you. There's too many women out here chasing fast money and no loyalty. Motherfuckers ain't loyal no more. Motherfuckers don't have a conversation anymore. What's wrong with talking to your girl? Well, shit, never mind. I said in my last part, they weaponize information. I answer my own question. Duh. But yeah, it communicate. The problem with men and women is one simple thing: communication. Like I have lady friends. I have women in my life that I hold close to my heart that we can talk for hours. Never had sex with them. But, I see myself dating those women. Because the dating pool is so fucking trash. Shit, sometimes you just gotta go to the women you know, the women who know you best, the women who actually love you. Do they feel that way about me? That's up for grabs. Because the men they describe and who I am, I'm not the man that they want, clearly. Because shit, I'd be with one of them. That was the case. But, it's all good. But it's just too much going on. But yeah, like I said, I criticize, but I try to I really put up a concerted effort to fix myself. Because at the end of the day, if you're not right, who are you to judge or criticize? If you're not right, and I don't do hypocrisy well, so I don't want to be considered a hypocrite. I'm not going to sit here and say some shit, and I'm not going to put up that effort to fix what's wrong with me. I look in the mirror before I point in the finger. Y'all heard me say earlier, any friendship that I've had, any bridge that was burned, even if it wasn't my fault, it's my fault. And I live with that. I'm cool. I've lost people. I've gained people. But at the end of the day, I remain me. And I just me. And I'm just a man who wants to be in a stable relationship. I understand that we're going to argue sometimes. We're going to have disagreements. I may miss an anniversary. I may miss some important things. But one thing will be constant. I will always be loyal to who I'm with. I don't feel a need to cheat. And I will always keep it honest. So you ain't gotta worry about me cheating. You ain't gotta worry about me lying to you. I ain't going nowhere. I'ma love you. The only way our relationship gets destroyed is if you yourself destroys it. That way I don't feel the way when I leave your ass. Hey, it is what it is. But those are just some of my thoughts. I don't want to talk too long. I didn't expect to talk for 30 minutes. But it was just a few things on my mind. But with that being said, I got 2 blunts and my thoughts. Mind if I share that with you? Good night.